Hello, hello, I'm Perexion, and welcome to a new Let's Play of Heroes 5.5. So since last time I did a playthrough, there's been an update, so now we are on version 1.18D, as you can see down here. So it was mainly bug fixes and the like, so hopefully it won't crash anymore this time as it did last playthrough. So, first of all, if you don't know what Heroes 5.5 is, it's a fan mod made by fans, of course, which basically rebalances the whole game and adds a lot of new artifacts and adventure items and stuff like that. If you're curious about trying this out yourself or just want to look at things from it, I have a link in the description down below where you can go to the Moddb homepage where you can download it as well. I'm not going to explain that much in this playthrough. I've done some playthroughs earlier where I explained a lot more. So if you're curious, maybe check those out. As for this playthrough, I gave you all a poll. As you can see here, we got a lot of votes for Stronghold. So today we're going to play Stronghold. And in preparation for this, I've generated a new map for us to play. And alright, so here I put up the random map generation template. So this basically is like a small map describing how the map will look like. And I decided to go with the template for called window, which means that there's gonna be 4 different zones, and as you can see, and all the zones connect to each other. So hopefully it's gonna be a bit more action this time. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so first of all, let's pick Stronghold, and as usual, we just gotta go random to see what kind of stuff we get. Alright, that was really fast. Alright, I just saw we got a worker. Okay, so we got 1 attack defense and some crystal, and we got some work rise. Alright, amazing. I was really hoping that we would get a Shiften. But first of all, we got another Shiften. Okay, let's compare our heroes here. Alright, so we actually got 2 Shiften. So I'm curious to see if this is the reason you wanted me to play Stronghold. It's because you want to see the new mechanics they added to the Stronghold. So first of all, we actually managed to get the Shiftens, and Shiftens in this game, they are not allowed to use normal spells. Instead, they use War Cries. Let's see if we can go here. Here. So they can't learn any regular spells. Instead, they gain War Cries, which basically works the same as spells, but instead has some different effects or flavors. This Laceration is basically Wasp form, but it also adds rage to all the orc troops, and Call of Blood. So the main mechanic of the Stronghold troops are the rage. So all of the orc troops have the rage ability, which means that every time they take an offensive action, they will gain rage, and every time they just take a defensive action, they lose rage. By leveling up the rage, they gain additional stats, more HP, more initiative, things like that. Some of them even get additional abilities, which I will show you once we get into the battle. And the rage also reduces some of the damage you take in battle. So this faction is a lot more about punching down your enemies than just standing back and throwing spells at them. But anyways, I feel like I'm starting to talk about the wrong things now. Okay, so we should probably see which of these 2 we're going to use. Let's see. Centaur Commander. Centaurs gain additional attack defense, and they also get bonus to the starting initiative as well. Okay. And he has the basic Blood Rage. So the Blood Rage is the skill that determines how high of a rage level they can reach, and also how much damage reduction you get from rage. And he also starts with the Shout, so let's go over here. As you can see, there's a special quadrant down here, which, for example, the other classes doesn't have. So this is the equivalent to sorcery. So sorcery increases your speed when casting spells. This increases your speed when casting shouts. And they also have an edited version of the learning. So instead of knowledge, they get extra defense. Alright, so they actually start with shout and gain 50% more rage from war cries. Okay, that could be interesting. Alright, with Azar, the tracker, minus 5% terrain penalty. Okay, movement points for every 3 levels. The Hall of Trial summons wolves instead of earth elementals. Start with dragon blood crystals for summoning them. So creatures were present. Okay. That was definitely my guess, given that I saw we started with wolves. So I don't know if this is a original mechanic of Heroes 5, but at least in Heroes 5.5, the Mage Guild, the Magic Guild is called, or in this case it's the Hall of Courage. I think some of the text references the Hall of Trials, but I'm pretty sure this is the Hall of Courage, or it's just changes name every level. Anyways, each of the Mage Guild buildings, they get to summon an additional troop every week, depending on the amount of Dragon Blood crystals you have acquired. And Dragon Blood crystals are only acquired during certain special occasions, like having a hero which starts with Dragon Blood crystals. So it's a complicated formula as usual, but the more Dragon Blood crystals and the higher level you have, the more additional troops you get. And strongholds get earth elementals for the regular ones, but since we have this hero, it will instead start generating wolves for us. Which could be interesting, but I'm definitely more interested in the centaur guy here. So let's move everything over here, because we already have this hero with us. And let's don't forget to switch it. We will continue to get more wolves every week, because they bring us Dragon Blood crystals. If you ever want to see how many Dragon Blood crystals we have, or how much troops we get, we can use the town management, where we can find a lot of different information, like how much movement points we have. Okay, let's see, if we take one step out, we can move you out, and you can use this one instead. So here you can see we have 12 Dragon Blood crystals, and weekly summon creatures will be 2 for now. So we gain 2 wolves every week. Alright, so let's see here. First of all, we should probably see if we can find there's an experience. Gold. Oh, also gold over there. We just need to figure out where is the starting resources. Okay, I can see the soul mill. Okay. Then I would assume that it's the stone over here, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Not close enough for this one. Okay, this is a moderate fight. Click on the M button on the keyboard just so I can see this. Did she lose mana for some reason? Okay. Moderate. I should probably take this first so I don't have to go back and forth, and also I can pick up an additional skill over here. And I almost forgot that I should probably pick up some troops as well. Okay, so we can check what this is. Okay, so, oh, this is amazing. Okay, we can actually learn basic war machines now. Perfect. Okay. This can be amazing. Okay, so I'm thinking that I can sacrifice 500 gold, skipping this for one turn just to get my centaurs ready for the first battle. Like so. Oh, I'm already out of moments. Well, I'm not gonna reach anyways. Let's grab the war machines. Perfect. I actually wanted to have the war machines. Alright, that was kind of a waste in that case. I should have just gotten the town hall for the extra gold. Yeah, probably for the best. Just grab it early. Yeah, as for usual, the overall strategy is to try to have enough gold to actually purchase the capital on town level 15, so we will need to be frugal with our money. Okay, let's try to not lose all of our wolves. Oh, this is actually quite nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna use our goblins. So goblins is like the definition of cannon fodder in this game. Okay, so you can just wait there. They have barely any health at all, and quite weak, but you get loads of them. Okay. Oh, this is amazing. This is actually a pumpkin wall built for us. So all we need to do is just maneuver these guys around so that they can't reach us. Alright. And then we can show some of the... I mean, there is a well on the way here. I'm thinking how I should do to actually show off the rage. Yeah, let's move you forward a little bit. Okay, so as if you look at it, whenever you attack, you build rage. As you can see here, we have 100 of 200 rage, and whenever we reach 200, we will gain rage level 1. And then what we get from that, you can check on the blood drop here. So we can click here, and then you can see all the different rage levels for all the troops. The centaurs is quite easy. They gain additional HP, and then they gain more initiative on rage level 2. So it's really nice if we can actually get to allow them to get rage level 2. Initiative means a lot. HP doesn't mean that much for an archer. As you can see, the goblins gain 1 HP when they're not upgraded, and they gain defense instead. So there's a lot of different stats here, and for some reason the wyverns are not considered orcs, so they have one of their troops does not use rage, as all the others does. Alright, let's see if we can just... and just to show, if you just defend or wait, you actually lose rage instead. But that's currently not that big of a problem, I think. This is just small guys. They're probably not gonna survive either way. Okay, so you have living pack hunter and howl. Interesting. Okay, so how much? Oh. Okay. That was actually kind of amazing. Okay, so I'm starting to think that the wolves we lost were actually summoned ones. Okay, I should probably check this ability after this battle to see what it actually does. I haven't used wolves before. Okay, let's see over here. Okay, so now that we know what rage does, we have Call of Blood, which will you just choose one of your orcs and give them a lot of rage. So 22 currently, which is barely anything. So this is not good yet. Laceration means you make a regular attack on one of the enemies, and it also stuns them, which means they move backwards on the initiative, and it also increases the rage of all our troops. So we can get a lot of rage. I mean, everyone on our army will gain 120 from this. So it's that one is probably a lot more useful for us. Okay. Okay, so pack counter is definitely the thing that makes them, that allows them to attack whenever someone be standing together with them attacks. Hey, this is great. Okay, so yeah, okay, so there was the summoned one we lost, which oh wow. I was wondering how the auto battle managed to mess this up so badly. Okay, so let's grab some experience over here, and then we can continue onwards. We're done. Oh, alright. A lot of things to explain. Especially when they made this faction so different from a lot of the others. Oh, there was a lot of experience in this one. Alright. We need a gold for now. Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh, there's actually even more gold here. Oh, perfect. We actually found one of our troop buildings. So this template starts you off with all of the first 3 tiers of units. It's quite nice. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we pick up the war machine now that we actually have the war machines. We should probably plan this a little bit. So we probably should pick up the goblins because they're cheap. And then we have the warriors here. Tier 4 Sun Daughters, Tier 5, Tier 6, Tier 7. Okay, so we could probably get this one now. And since we picked up a lot of gold, we can definitely afford to buy some war machines. If only I could hit the right button. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up a ballista. Are we saving some gold for now? Maybe. So, but the ammo cart is really useful because we only have 5 shots on our centaurs. It's kind of bad. Alright, but before we leave, I should probably check the wolves. So they have pack counter, the same type. Okay, so and how once per battle they can summon a friendly stack of equal power. Oh yeah, but that is actually quite nice that we get that. Okay, 500 experience, and there's 4 obelisks on the map. Okay, is this? Okay, we have a moderate fight here guarding a lot of treasure chests. Ooh, and I see another witch hut. Okay, hopefully we can grab this one on this turn. Okay, 8 goblins. Hopefully we can try to not lose that many goblins. Okay, so they're moving towards... Oh yeah, maybe it's a time to actually use one of these now. Okay, so as you can see, we deal 18, 13 and 9, and this also deals the exact same amount. And instead knocks them back on the initiative bar. And it also will give all of our troops a lot of rage. It's really quite useful. Hey, we also gain rage when we defeat enemies. Okay, so now our wolves is getting ready to actually do something. I think we can probably avoid a little bit longer. Okay, so they can't even reach me. Okay, let's summon some reinforcements. Okay, we can probably snipe these guys. Perfect. And they actually level up on the rage. We can see we gain the blood rage level 1 plus 1 HP. So how much health do these guys have? 25. Okay, so these are the summoned ones. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter if you just throw them away. It's kind of weird though. Usually the enemies don't attack summoned creatures. Okay, so we can just move these guys back now, I think. Yeah, they actually moved around to avoid the pack by hunting as well. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's see here. We could upgrade our ballista already. Gains an extra shot. That could be quite strong in this early in the game, actually. Okay, so if you look at the skill wheel for the war machines, they have the ballista is in the middle here, so we can gain 1 additional shot and we can gain 2 more here. This could be quite useful. And for the blood rage, we have 1 which gives them more blood or more rage, and we have some which gives us additional troops, which is not that useful because it doesn't give us that much troops in the long run. And then we have ways to reduce our opponent's spell power instead. So we can decrease our opponent's spell power by half of our own. It's not like we're gonna have a lot of spell power currently because we have 5% chance to actually get one, but maybe if we get some artifacts later on. But this early, I'm definitely gonna pick up the ballista, especially since we also have a ballista. So now it's probably gonna get a lot easier to creep. And I see there's another obelisk over there as well for us. Perfect. Alright, this is really good start, I think. We found a lot of gold, and we can flag these additional troops. I'm not gonna purchase them yet since I want to save my gold for later. And let's see here. Okay, this is perfect. We can scout around a little bit. Okay, so we have a sanctuary. We can find some free troops. Raid. Okay, so this is less refugees during the first week. So if we just want more troops, you could wait for next week. Or we could just grab them and just make use of them this week instead. Did you have any movements? Yeah. 1 step. Alright. And one thing, since let's see here, since what was in jail? Since chieftains can't learn any regular spells, whenever you go to one of these places where you would get spells, you instead gain experience. So these places are actually quite a lot stronger now. Okay, so we can just gain advanced war machines for free. That's perfect. So now our ballista deals even more damage. Okay, so we can actually we can also add engineering. Ooh, this is a tough choice. We could grab this really early, increase initiative. And that would probably give us a good chance to finding the fire ballista upgrade as well. We haven't had that great of blood rage so far, so I'm gonna pick up the engineering. This can be quite interesting now. And this is a moderate fight. I should probably gain some mana. Arcane Tower, okay. This is a lot more open than last map we were playing. We were down in the underground. Additional attack is good. So the ballista deals damage based on our attack and knowledge combined, so if we can gain more stats, more of those stats, it's better for us, definitely. Well, I mean, it's great that we actually got shiftens. We even got 2 shiftens for some reason. So as you can see here, we gained some experience. And did you start with... Yeah, you start with the basic learning. Gain experience 5% faster. Some extra defense and additional. Oh, so that's probably why you were missing some mana, because the enlightenment gave you more knowledge, I think. Sure, let's go see what the refugees are. 9 horned demons, okay. Sure. This is more experience. Okay, so secondary hero could gain some free level ups. Alright, so this is the gatekeeper for getting into the next zone, you remember. And here we can find all the special resources. Alright, let's see. Okay, 7 wolves. It's so weird, it almost feels like I'm losing so much wolves all the time, but in reality I'm not. Okay, let's place you on there on the side then. Okay, so you are dangerous. Let's see. I can see. I should definitely fire. Nice. Okay, so one way to avoid having to lose rage whenever is to just move one step every time. So as long as you're doing something, they're happy. Can't see if we can pull these guys to me. Okay, so we could just stun you, push you back. Oh, it didn't. It wasn't tough. I don't know if you saw it, but they spent some of the rage there to reduce their damage taken. Okay, these guys could be dangerous. I definitely want to save my wolves. Okay, so let's take you guys down. Perfect. Everybody gets some rage. It probably doesn't matter when they're this few. Okay, so we could deal a lot of damage over here. Okay, let's see if we can take these guys down. Perfect. Okay. Let's wait. Okay, there's a lot of damage for these guys. Okay, perfect. Now's the time to summon the wolves. Oh, we actually lost one still. I should probably use my goblins a bit more. Pull the retaliations, that was kind of stupid. Oh well. Everybody's leveling up their rage levels. Okay. Let's continue firing away. Okay, so these are the summoned ones. So they can definitely start attacking. And then we can join. So here we can probably just hit. And then we just start piling on everyone. And everybody gets so much rage. So we gain less rage from shooting. Because it's not as visceral as actually attacking them in melee. Yeah, nah. I hope the wolves will survive. Okay. They bashed our summoned wolves for some reason. Okay, so... You're full health. You could probably just defend. Just fire. Yeah. Oh. They actually have 1 health left. Amazing. Alright, so we lost 1 wolf. So that was unnecessary. But we're just gonna have to do better next time. Okay, so there's so many treasure chests over here. I'm gonna grab some extra experience. Okay, so we can have the goblin support, so we gain 1 extra goblin every day. And we also gain some extra gold for every goblin. But this is quite nice that we start with some extra. Or we could use... increase morale. This is a great one to have later on, but I think I wanna pick up this one for now. It can help a lot to start with some extra rage. Okay, oh yeah, let's think here. What do we have? There's some more shelly new stuff over there. Okay, there's the centaurs. Oh, come on. I can't believe it's actually 2 maps in a row now. Oh, but maybe... No, I think... Yeah. we want to go on this square to get to this, and it's guarded once again. Oh, it's amazing. How does it happen? So last playthrough we had the same thing, and it was also our hunters when we was playing Sylvan, so that was our power stack that time. And now our current power stack is being blocked as well. So our goal is probably to see if we can actually manage to get to these guys. I think you can reach just about if we spend most of our movement getting there. Okay, so we can pick up some more experience on the way if we want to. These should be doable without much losses. Okay, just some goblins this time. Okay, let's see if we can avoid losing any wolves this time. Okay, these guys are fast. Should probably save my mana for when it actually matters. Yeah, you're gonna unfortunately have to wait. Good shot. Oh, most of them are already down. Okay, so we could... Oh wow, they didn't even kill them. Okay, this is bad. Now we're probably gonna have to stun these guys. Just to get out of this. Okay, let's move goblins forward. Oh, this is so bad. And I'm messing up so much already. Kind of weird that these don't indicate which wolf stack is which. Oh man. Okay, so definitely advanced blood rage. Because now we actually have enough way. We have a lot of ways to gain additional. Yeah. To gain additional blood rage during the battle, so it's probably useful. Okay, so they gain some experience. Let's pick up advanced learning. Oh, there was a lot of experience there. Battle lore. Oh, okay, so this is the scholar version. Okay. Should just pick up the rage, I think. Yes, so a lot of experience from those. We should probably start heading back. I hate these places because there's a small chance that you get ambushed by troops. They're usually not that strong. It's basically a bit, just a bit small, weaker than as the starting troops of a hero. It really sucks. Okay, so we have 2 more days. We could go for a citadel. Actually, it would give us few more troops if we want to. Okay, we need a lot more wood. I should probably have picked up some of the wood I left behind. Oh well. Oh, I can see the last. Here's the goblin slum down here. Is this also guarded? Oh, where was it? It's here. Come on. Why are all my places guarded? And this is even worse. Okay. Oh, lucky for us. That's just... there are goblins. We can live with a bit fewer goblins. Okay, so... I do hope we Could have gotten a morale. Okay, what do we have? We have 0 morale. Oh yeah, let's hope for the best. Okay, this is real bad. Okay, we actually have some sort of corner down here. Okay. This can get dangerous. Let's see here. Alright, they're advancing. Okay, so now we have actually unlocked tier 2, so we can stun these and actually increase all of the rage. Things might get a bit easier for us. Okay, so you reached first level at least. Okay, I should probably spread the damage a little bit at least. Okay, so now we're all out of mana. Take the kills where we can. And see if we can just clog up all of these areas. I guess now we actually deal full damage. This is great. Oh, 1 to 2, okay. Okay, we gain rage when one of our troops dies as well. Oh, come on. Okay. Probably gonna have to wait a little bit longer before we... Okay, I wonder if it's worth it. Okay, they all move in just one big group. So I'm just gonna see if we can blockade them for as long as possible. Okay, they are down. That's good, at least it's something. Okay. Can see if we can save our wolves down here. Okay, they reached our centaurs, but hopefully we could just reduce them a bit. Alright. Oh, that's a pretty good placement actually. Okay, let's take this square. And you're probably just gonna have to defend. Okay. They are down. Let's see here. Ah. Okay, so we don't no longer have any wolves. And just these guys. The summoned ones. Okay, so you can probably take the attack. See if we can take these guys down now. Nice digit. Oh wow, that was a chain lightning. Hey, okay, the traders. Yeah, interesting thing is like when goblins get 2 damage, they switch side. Oh wow. This is real bad. I dealt a lot of damage there. And they're really fast for some reason. Why are they so fast? Sacrifice goblin. Okay, let's come on, ballista. Okay. There's just one left. And we do our maneuver. Yeah, that's one of the bad things about placing the centaurs at the furthest edge. Okay. Okay, so we gain 14 back. Okay, so now we've reached the area where the threat level is a lot higher. Okay. Let's see what we get here. As your gem dissolves, 3 wolves are summoned. Offer a gem and the dragon god may heed your call. Okay, did we just sacrifice a gem? I mean, that's perfectly kinda. We actually got some wolves back now. Okay, let's move back here for next week then. And what can we choose? Okay, so we can build a city hall, but we have a lot of gold currently. So we could probably just add the House of Spirits for some additional Sun Daughters. Let's see here. Do you have anything interesting to do which would actually matter? No. Okay. Let's move back then. And see if we can actually make you our governor in that case. Sure. Okay, so they added governor in Heroes 5.5. And what it means is basically that this hero now kind of lives in this town. So they will passively gain experience every turn, depending on how many buildings you have in the town. And they also gain some additional stats from those buildings. The drawback is that they are not allowed to move too far away from the town. So as soon as they move too far away, they start to get a lot of fewer movements every day. So they're kind of stuck in an area around the town now. But I hope we can actually afford to buy. Let's see what's this. Is skill level or dark max spell max? Okay. Oh. It's the shield barracks. Okay, so now we know that we're facing up against the other expansion faction. That's kind of hilarious. Alright, let's see here. We should probably go pick up these. Start heading back again, and you can gain some additional centaurs. And we should probably pick up these while we're here. Okay, is there anything reasonable for us to fight around here now? Some more gold and sulfur. These guys are moderate for some reason. This is visited. Okay, this feels like there's mostly just archers or spellcasters left at this point. Around here. What are you guys? Yeah, even more. Okay. So let's start heading back in that case. We can probably go pick up some more troops. And then let's see, more gold. Thinking if we should pick up an additional hero. It doesn't seem like there's actually a prison here. Okay, there were more. There's usually a prison on most of these maps. But it's gonna be a while until I actually get my... Okay, so we got 3 wolves for the new week. So I'm thinking I'll probably just pick up another hero here and create this, and I'm gonna pick up 2 of these. Yeah, so these they can cast haste and slow. So we can use this to haste up our centaurs so they get to attack a lot more. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you noticed that one, but we just got defense increased, it said. This is Witch, which is one of the 3 classes. So we have the Chieftain, the Shaman, and the Witch. And both the Shaman and the Witch can learn spells, normally. However, the problem is that if we check our spell or our mage guild, we only have Warcries here. So, since Shamans and Witches can't learn Warcries to use normal spells, they instead gain some additional defense. Just from us having this building here. So they instead of cashing out spells, they gain some extra stats. So they can actually learn these spells. Instead, the way these actually learn spells is that all of them have one school they are like specialized in. So this one is dark magic, which means that sometimes when they level up, they will gain one more dark spell just from leveling up. So by the end of the game, if they reach level 30, they will have access to all the dark spells automatically. So that way, even though our mage guild doesn't provide any spells, we can have regular spellcasters. It's just that they are really specialized into one of the schools. So grab these and let's increase our troops a bit. Okay, we should probably have some more goblins. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. These are low now, okay. So maybe we should actually try to give this another shot now. We have some extra troops. Maybe we should probably see if we actually probably take this a little bit slower just to make sure that we actually get to bring all of our troops to the end. Okay. Not too bad in that case. It seems like most of the times they're just sacrificing a lot of goblins. Okay, so let's see if you can just stay back there. I wanted to split these guys so you can stand back here and cast spells. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you can remove some of them. Scatter shot, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have exactly that, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can haste you. And I can haste you. Okay, it didn't really matter. Okay, this is a lot of damage though. Okay, they're almost done. Okay, and we add a laceration. Ah, it didn't matter. Okay. Oh well. It was definitely worth a try. Okay. I think we just lost most of our wolves again. Well, let's just remove you guys then. I don't even know if this is worth it. I've also taken so much damage. Yep. Feels like playing real bad with my wolves today, unfortunately. I should have probably held them back a bit. Okay, so this is morale, so if we can gain some extra morale, we could go for this one so that everybody starts with 160 instead of somewhere between 1500. Or I could just increase our shouts. Shattered dark magic is kind of interesting, but it's kind of weird. We know that we're facing off, I guess, what was they called? Fortress? And I'm not sure how much of their spells they're going to be using. probably not a lot of dark spells, would be my guess. Okay, so we're advancing further down here. Okay, so the Walker's Hut is our way to actually gain access to the adventure map spells, because it would be really difficult to play without them. So by building this, yeah, we can actually purchase talismans, which would give us all these different spells. So that's at least one way for us to compensate for our lack of regular spells. Okay, so we definitely need a lot more gold right now. Yeah. Accepts no more offers. This is perfectly fine. Oh, this one? 8 mana per day. Okay. Right. Alright, so as you can see, our governor gains some extra for free here. Extra experience. Okay, and there's Call of Blood. Gains rage, more rage. Loses more rage, okay. I'm just gonna grab advanced more machines, I think. Okay, there's a lot of things down here. Okay, so it's day 3, we can gain 3 defense. Wait, this is a moderate fight now? I'm not so sure about that. Feels kinda scary. Okay, but 3 temporary defense could be nice. More experience down here. Sword of Might. Not too bad, there's a lot of troops guarding them. Okay, so here's a portal over to the other region. Since we're connected to 2 regions, this is one of them. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be a prison anywhere in the starting. Okay, but in that case it was kind of good if we actually bought a secondary here. Or a third here, I should say. 2,000 and 3,000. Well, that's fine. Let's see here. Okay, so we're missing wood and wood and wood. Okay, we're definitely in a desperate need of wood currently. And okay, this one doesn't cost wood. Okay, sure. We're getting one building closer to having the capital at least. Okay, so we definitely need to see if we can pick up some wood. I guess 7 wood is perfect, I think. So that we can build the Chamber of Wrath. So... okay, so we will need to find some more mercury before we can get the Cyclops, okay. So I'm definitely aiming for get the Cyclops, if possible. Because they are incredibly tanky, which is definitely something we will need. Oh, okay, so 2,000 golds. That is not half bad. Okay, is there anything interesting down here? There seems to be like a little bit more down there. Okay, so let's see here. There's some experience we could pick up there. Okay, these are strong. Unfortunately, they're guarding an artifact. Okay, there's mercury at least. Okay, that's definitely one possible fight. Or was it down here? No, okay. So we could take a detour down here at some point. Pick up all of these. moderate fights. There's a lot of moderate fights down here if you just want to cash in. Okay, so there's barely any mercury anywhere. There's just that one. Okay, I guess we not visited. Yeah. What are they talking about? Okay, let's see here. This is probably gonna be the last fight of this episode in that case. Okay, hopefully can do it. Okay, we lost a lot of troops, as was expected. Okay, let's add you guys back there. Switch around a little bit. Okay, so these guys are definitely dangerous. Okay, let's haste these. Okay, definitely gonna see if we can knock them back a bit. Okay, good shot. Okay, they're probably going for our goblins. Hey, I think I actually retaliate. So our goblins will always flee if they can, instead of retaliating, so it was kind of perfect that they didn't get to do that. Okay, so let's just stack up on the blood thing. Okay, so we can just remove these guys. Perfect. Okay, so these guys are large troops. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can sort of, kind of build a barrier here. Okay, I'm just gonna spend all of my mana here. We really need to win this fight. Just gonna recast haste. Okay, so they can reach around here if they want. Okay, I'm just gonna stand, position myself like this. Okay, so the war machine does not have. Okay, nice. Okay, they actually started going for our goblins instead. It's perfect. I don't mind that. You can wait. And you can wait. So now we just start jumping in with everyone. And our wolves are dead again. Okay, probably. They are quite fast, these guys. Why are they so fast? Oh no, there was this. Why can't I see which one of these is summoned? Did they just attack the summoned ones? Oh well. Basic offense could be nice, because that would give us archery. I'm just gonna pick expert war machines now since we're running them. And we got ourselves 10 mercury and 10 crystal. Perfect. Alright. I think it's... yeah, it was the summon wolves. Okay. Okay. Weird. I think it was we were off to a pretty good start, at least with the skills, and there's a lot of gold for us, so we should hopefully be able to just purchase the Cyclops before this weekend's. It's gonna be nice. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a good time until next we meet. See ya!